Grab a few inexpensive solar light stakes from the dollar store, and while you're there, pick up some glass jars. Once you're home, start by removing the stakes from each solar light. Now prep the jars. First, remove the lids. Again, they can be saved for another project. Then it's time to add a little color and texture. Pour some colored glass beads or stones into each jar, filling it about 1/3 to halfway full. Apply a thin bead of glue all around the top rim of the jar. Then carefully press the solar light down onto the rim, aligning it so it sits flat and centered. Now we're going to add a hanging feature. Cut an 18-inch length of rope or twine. Add a line of strong adhesive glue around the neck of the jar, just below the rim, and press the rope onto the glass. Wrap it snugly around the neck, but leave the 6-inch rope tail sticking out on one side. This is going to be your hanger. Again, give that glue some time to fully dry. Once everything is secure, take the rope tail and bring it up and over to the opposite side of the jar. Use some hot glue initially to attach it. This creates a simple hanging loop. And that's it. Your DIY solar lights are ready to shine. There are so many ways you can display them. Let one shine from the center of an outdoor dining table. Line a few along your front porch railing, or hang them from shepherd's hooks in the garden. As daylight fades, you'll see the magic start to happen. The solar lights turn on automatically, and the glow through the colored glass beads is absolutely beautiful. I hope this inspired you to create charming outdoor decorative solar lights using inexpensive solar stakes, glass jars, and colored beads. Grab some green mesh ribbon from your local dollar store and buy some inexpensive bunches of faux spring tulips. Take any outdoor planter that you might have and fill it with dirt. This could be a round or square planter. Take any lantern that has a base slightly smaller than your outdoor planter and set it on top of the dirt. Take a bunch of spring tulips, I love pink, spread them out a little bit and stick them into the dirt between the lantern and the planter's edge. Fill in with tulips on all sides of the lantern. Now take the green mesh ribbon and create several loops that are about 3 to 4 inches tall. Bunch the loops at the bottom and wrap them with a rubber band. Mesh ribbon can be cumbersome to work with because it likes to stick to itself. So I try to go with just 3 loops per bunch. Once the bottom is secure, fan out the loops so they are full of volume. Tuck these mesh ribbon bunches in between the tulips and the planter edge to create the look of grass underneath the tulips. Continue to tuck in the grass all the way around the planter. Add a whimsical bow around the top of your planter. Try using a color that coordinates with your tulips. Now, find something fun to put into your lantern. It could be a pot of flowers, a garden sculpture, or, as in my case, a pair of rubber rain boots. If your decor item allows, tuck in some more mesh ribbon grass bunches and let it peek out. Add any other spring or garden-themed items to your lantern. I couldn't help but add a small watering can that I just hooked onto the side of the lantern. It looks like it's watering my tulips. Set your new display outside by your door. Check out your local garden center and see what spring flowers are available. Shop your house for a woven basket. First, spray paint your basket in a moss green color. Once the basket is completely dry, take a can of clear spray adhesive and spray a small section on the side of the basket. Take clumps of green moss and press it onto the sticky side of the basket. Continue to press moss onto the sprayed area on the basket. You can manipulate your moss so it is a little thinner and covers more space on the basket. Continue until the base of the basket is covered. Don't worry if every spot is covered. The green basket color will disappear behind the different green shades of the moss. You will also want to spray the rim of the basket with clear adhesive and press the moss onto the basket rim edge. Have fun playing with the placement of the different shades of the moss. You don't need to glue moss to the inside of the basket. Instead, Take a clear plastic water tray and press it into the bottom of the basket so it is protected. Now, grab some scissors and start to cut apart the different cells of the flower six-pack. Start to place the individual plants into the moss-covered basket and arrange them so any blooms or buds are facing outward. Fill in around the bottom of the plants with the moss so the plant cells disappear. Depending on your weather, place this moss-covered basket indoors or out. The next time you run across a wire hanger in your closet, pull it out and use it for something other than clothes. Take 2 styrofoam blocks that you can purchase at your local dollar store and glue them together using a cool melt glue gun. Now take that wire hanger and bend it by pulling the bottom wire toward the top of the hanger. Next, take 2 pipe cleaners, it doesn't matter what color, and twist the ends together. Do this as well with another set of 2 pipe cleaners. So now you have 2 long pipe cleaners. Position the wire hanger hook on top of the styrofoam block and secure it by wrapping the pipe cleaners up and around the hook. Twist the ends securely and tuck them in. If you wish, you can use a little more cool melt glue to make sure the pipe cleaners and hook stay put. Flip the styrofoam block so the hook is facing your counter. Take some faux greenery bunches and start to cut off smaller stems with a wire cutter or very sharp scissors. Start to stick the faux stems into the top and sides of the styrofoam block. It's nice to use 2 or 3 different types of greenery so there is added depth in the color. Now take some faux flowers, I'm always a sucker for tulips, and start to cut the stems from the bunch. Start with some shorter stems and stick them into the center face of the styrofoam block. Again, different shades and types of flowers are going to give you added depth. Once the center is filled, start to cut longer stems and stick them into the top and sides of the block. Continue to fill in the empty spaces with other flowers. Now head outdoors and hang your new flower arrangement from any outdoor light sconce. The wire hanger is the perfect hook. I hope this inspired you to raid your closet for wire hangers and create gorgeous floral arrangements for your outdoor lighting. Thanks for watching Home Talk. See you next time.